Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of 3 Twitter guys play
Woo!
some Civ 5, joined by Mark and Kellen. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, guys. Of course, we're in episode 3. In the previous 2 episodes, stuff happened. I think, people met. Our civilizations met. Mark and I are in a declaration of friendship. Which I still don't know if that means or if we still have it.
No, we're still friends? Why wouldn't... What?
Yeah, no, of course.
No. What's going on? Why are we friends?
Oh, you have 16 iron?
What?
You have 16 iron. How do you have 16 iron?
Oh, I don't know. Well, how does anybody have anything?
Do you want to trade anything? You could trade some stuff?
I mean, I'm building a crepost.
Oh, okay.
It's a trading post. Yeah, I can... I don't think... What am I...
Yeah, Kellen, earmuffs.
Sorry.
Kellen. We're making deals.
I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not here.
No, I'm good. I'm working.
Yeah, I don't have anything to trade
I'm
yet.
securing my my. You have a tons of iron. Iron is what I want. But I'm securing iron for myself right now.
Look at that. Everybody, sisters doing it for themselves.
Yeah, I like to make it on my own. That's why I use the Steam platform to play my video.
Oh, nice plug.
There you go. What I'm using right now. We're all using it. Yeah, we actually get dollars for every time we mention Steam.
I love steam trains.
Yeah.
That classic jazz standard steam heat. That's a good one.
Steam heat. Like that's right?
That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. Oh, I'm getting. Oh, there's a lot of.
Oh, well, look at that. Oh, at the beginning of the new episode, Mr. Chris is in third place because Terret came back from the past.
Holy shit! How did you do that? That's
Leapfrog.
impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. I'm not even mad.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, I got a chariot archer. You know that classical Japanese weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The chariot archer.
Charioteer, of course.
Oh, where should I?
I'm just trolling the comments.
Trolling the comments. Yeah, hot comments.
I don't normally play online. Do you guys really anything? I used to play a little bit of Halo and stuff, but I'm like intimidated by playing online.
The only thing that I play online is Minecraft. That's the only thing that I'm actively playing online with other people that I don't know.
Yeah, I play like competitive games sometimes. I used to be big when I was as Scott Aukerman would say, when I was a little boy wanting to be a big boy. I played a lot of Counter-Strike and Team Fortress. Classic. I was in clans.
Love Team Fortress.
I was in clans in those games and played competitively, stuff like that. Not so much anymore. And I founded my second city. Look at that, leaping to first place.
Wow,
That's
impressive.
And
there we
of
go.
course, the city name companion to Coruscant. Well, and this is just across the water. What would just be close to Coruscant? Well, this doesn't make sense geographically, but it makes sense in my mind. Historically, this would be Bespin. So yeah, so it's classic Bespin.
Whew, yeah.
Yeah.
Mining. Yeah, sure. That's
Does that hold up? Does that check out?
how you people sleep at night. Yeah, like it's Empire, right? We have no ill will against Empire.
Oh, Empire's great.
It's the best.
Empire's the best. Absolutely. So what do I go for here? I think I go for... Are you guys building any wonders? Wonders still happening for you guys?
I just built that pyramid, and then I've stopped. I had to deal with barbarians for a bit.
I built a statue of Zeus that I was able to jump back.
Oh. Crafty. Crafty. I think...
I'm really excited to get this gold mine up.
Yeah. I am going to make a, Gosh. Do I go for it? Maybe I go for it.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on.
What's the...
We get to lose.
Yeah. Alright. Building the Hanging Gardens.
Have fun.
So that'll be fun. Meanwhile, here in hellish Bespin, where you can't build anything.
Nothing will grow.
Nothing will grow. They're gonna work on that.
Oh, I can see one of your borders finally.
Yeah, that's
there you
our expansion towns are touching each other. So. All right.
All right.
Now, oh god, there's so many barbarians. Why did we leave the barbarians on?
I don't know why we left the barbarians on. I feel like it was a big mistake. I feel like we all would be so much further if there were not barbarians in the game right now.
What is the lesson, man? War is just a drain on your resources.
No shit.
I want to just hang out. I want to be turning out poets and philosophers and giant death robots. I'm really at cross purposes, I guess. I also am in the red. I always feel like I'm running a deficit.
Yeah,
with money or with happiness?
Happiness is okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm losing $2 in units.
Yeah, I had to for sure switch my focus. I am now in the black. I'm not in the green. Sure. If I just went growth, I would be hemorrhaging money.
Right. What continent do you feel like we're on? I feel like we're on Africa?
Well, it's a random world, so I don't know
Okay.
if there's actually...
An analog? Okay.
Yeah, there's not a for real Earth.
I'm almost certain I'm on a separate island that is nowhere connected to you two.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna evolve in your own strange way.
I think so. I think it's going to be, you're going to see me and I'm going to have a pouch and giant ears and I'll lay eggs, but they'll be furry eggs. If Pokemon's taught me anything, I know what a marsupial is.
It's my friend Greg. He's a marsupial. Nobody make a big deal out of it. I may be on my way to founding another town.
Really?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Fast expansionism there.
Well, you know, like Pax Dum Dum. That's what I'm calling my empire.
Pax Dum Dum. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Hey man, we're just yeah. Yeah, I'm. This is. I can handle this pace of gaming. I don't think I could move up to something like Dota.
Oh my god.
I played a lot of Dota actually.
What
Dota
is that
2.
really?
Yeah,
what
I played
is that
a lot of Dota.
like?
It's
Let's talk about another video game when we play it.
it's anxiety inducing.
I don't need that.
After a little bit, it stops being that way. It's once you start understanding a character or how a character plays, it stops being so. Or maybe
I feel like I've gotten to know the game without ever playing it, just from watching it on Twitch, like watching tournaments happen and just
Yeah.
listening to people like that. I love the sort of idea of esports, of being able to like sit and really get into a game, having never played it before, just because you're able to see, you know, incredible people playing a game.
Yeah.
Right.
I just met Vilnius.
What?
Who?
What
What?
did you say?
VIL.
Vilnius?
There it is.
Is that a person? What is it?
They're a little town. They're
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. I thought you were referencing like a person you met in
No.
Real
like a game game player, like it sounded like a professional game player.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
I met Cypher Rage.
Weed Ninja 420 XX. Yeah, I don't think I'm good at Dota, but it is an interesting thing to try to play.
I'm so intimidated by it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of good tutorials, and the game really walks you in. You can play. What is really fun about Dota 2 is that it actually it has a cooperative mode, so you can play with 2 or 3 other people, or however many, 4 other people, I guess. Yeah, 4 people, 4 other people against computers, and you can choose the difficulty of the computers and everything like that. So you can actually learn how to play through playing it that way. And
Really?
it's less anxious when you're not playing against people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your rewards are far less than if you actually play people, but it kind of gets you used to. Because now when I play like real people on Dota 2, I don't think of them as real people. I just think of computers, and that makes
Like you're a drone pilot.
Yeah.
yeah, and
So in a couple years, you'll have some major PTSD.
Like I was there, man.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's a Japanese scout.
Hello, or Ohio.
No, that's Napa. It's in California.
No, that's how you say hi, Ohio.
I doubled down on your bit. So.
Uh,
I had triple downed, which is a delicious sandwich. I hope the KFC someday gets.
it's
Triple down.
3 pieces of fried chicken with cheese in between.
That's 3 wishes. That's all my wishes.
That's 3
them all up.
wishes. One piece each is 1 wish. I want
Yep.
1 piece of fried chicken. That's 1 wish.
And
And
this
another.
one. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is a little tough to get into, but once you get going on it, I mean, I've played a lot of Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone and stuff like that, so I'm used.
Oh,
to
I love Hearthstone, man.
Hearthstone's super fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a lot like that. So Dota 2 feels to me a lot like that, except it's more Twitch gameplay rather than reroll. In that you're playing against real people, but ultimately you're playing the same strategy, and if you win or lose, you're still playing the same strategy you were going to play. When I used to play Magic the Gathering, I used to get really upset about losing, and so what I forced myself to do was I played the Magic the Gathering on video game,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and
like your own little training montage.
yeah, and so what I did was actually not even to win. I just played it enough to lose a lot. So that way, when I played people like my friends in person, when I lost, it didn't bother me as much. You know, because you have a win some, you lose.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. I remember I started playing Magic the Gathering, and this is gonna sound ridiculous, but like me and my buddy were the first kids at school to play it, and like coming back from summer break, we played it and got made fun of, like actively made fun of, and then a month later, everyone was playing. It was the strangest thing.
Playing Magic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's addicting, man. I just got back into it this year, actually. It'll be a year. I'll have been playing Magic for a full year, starting at PAX Prime this year. and
Are you guys going to PAX Prime?
Yes, we'll be.
Oh,
there.
you can't. Is it? Are we not supposed to?
Yeah,
Is it a
I can't
surprise?
yeah, I can't talk about it.
Would you like to go to PAX Prime?
I would like to go. Yes, I would like to go.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
It would be amazing if the Nerdologues or members of the Nerdologues were able to go to PAX Prime.
Last year we did, as part of Cards Against big show out there, and this year we would like to do it again. So, stay tuned. That's all I'll say. Maybe by the time this episode comes out, the news will have already been out, and I'll look like a total horse's ass. Stuff's new.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so it'll have been a year at PAX Prime that I've started playing Magic, and we have been playing it a lot.
So, playing it now, do you have the cards themselves, or are you playing digitally?
Oh, we are playing, with real cards. I've bought so many cards over the past year. Right next to me is a table that is covered in Magic cards.
Wow.
Just absolutely covered in Magic. I've probably accrued more Magic cards in the past year than I ever owned in my entire life.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's really fun. It's a fun thing to get into with your friends. I started playing it really because all of my friends were playing it. All of my adult friends were playing Magic. They were bringing out their Magic decks and everything, and that's what they were doing to hang out. And so I bought like a starter deck a long time ago, or around last year, just to be able to hang out with them, because I wanted to hang out with my friends, and if that's what they were doing, then I was fine doing that, and just fell in real hard. Now here we are. I came up with a Magic tournament that we've been playing all year, based on the show The League.
Okay, brief overview.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your show.
It's
your show, so actually make it as detailed as you'd like.
Well, so I watched the show The League a lot, which is of course about fantasy football. Right?
Sure.
I don't care for fantasy football.
Okay.
I like football. I like watching football, but I don't find fantasy football. But I like that experience. Like, my favorite part of fantasy football is the draft.
Yes.
That's by far my favorite thing. And after the draft's over, I don't really care about anything else that's happening. And so I kind of wanted to replicate the experience of fantasy football, but with Magic the Gathering, because that was something I did care about. So what I did was came up with a way. Basically, I approached all of the friends that play Magic with, and I was like, I want to play Magic all year, the same game, with the same decks. And right now, we're all at the point in our lives where if we want a deck, we just go out and buy it. You buy the symbols, and you buy the deck you want to play. So the game only rewards people wallets, so to speak, how much money you can spend on the game. So
did someone just slip in the bathtub? What was that sound?
I've got boxes packed because we're moving shortly.
Congratulations.
I've got an inquisitive cat.
By the way, our declaration of friendship just expired.
Whoa! Would you like to re-up? If you don't want to, I understand. But...
You know what? Let's look at this. That on the table. What do you have? We only have one offset. Stuff then. I think that's fine. Let's just do it. Another declaration of friendship. So anyway, long story short, we do a couple drafts.
Do you want cotton? Do you have cotton?
Well, all my stuff is one-off stuff. So
okay, gotcha.
Like exchanging it wouldn't really do. So long story short, we do a draft, and you get some cards, and then those are your cards for the whole year. You can trade amongst each other, but your outside cards, like the cards you actually physically own, don't matter. And then over the course of the year, we do a couple more drafts out of cards, and you just build one deck throughout the course of the year, and that is your deck. The way that we do the draft is very much like fantasy football. We take all the cards out of an entire booster box, which is like $100 worth of cards, and just put all of the cards out on the table, and we do it like a snake draft. So you just pick which card you want, and then the next person.
That's awesome.
And so we do that. We do that about. We have 3 of those drafts in a year, and your deck has to compete. And we have a tournament schedule and everything. So you play someone every 2 weeks, and we have enough people to have 2 conferences, and then we'll have a semifinal and a final by the end of the year. So we'll have a big trophy. There's no like money or anything on the line. It's just for fun.
Now, how many people are involved in this?
I would say, gosh, probably like 12 or 16 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's really cool, and I was really honored that people wanted to do that, because it was totally one of those, like, absolutely stoned on my couch, you know, like, this would be fun sort of things, and I suggested it, and people really wanted to do it. They kind of ran away with it. Made it. So, yeah, it's really neat.
That's incredible. I'm so... I'm losing gold. I'm just bleeding gold right now. What's that?
And what do I want to do? I'm still at neutral gold. Not great.
And I can't trade anything because I don't have horses.
You can't trade anything? Oh, trade between your cities?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how do you do that? You have to make a caravan or something? Or?
Yeah, let's make a caravan.
And then you have to do it between the 2 civilizations. Oh, I can make a caravan and do that for us, Mark.
I'm building a cargo ship right now. So, and then I just now discovered horses and stuff. So I should and I have crepos built already, which I believe are like trading posts. So I should very quickly have access, to stuff, and I'll send a scout up your way.
Yeah, just ripping through these turns, guys.
This is good.
Yeah.
We're really feeling like we're hitting the groove.
Oh, and there we go. Hanging Gardens. Complete.
Guys, I have something to tell you. My second city that I founded, which is called Wieners.
Jesus.
I just got a notification that Wieners is starving.
Oh no.
What?
I know. I'm a little worried.
You're like a despot. Feed your people, my man.
I definitely need to feed the people. There needs to be food to feed the people.
Right. I'm in all sorts of trouble. It's deficit spending. I'm gonna get out of it next turn. I'll be fine.
No one's building the Colossus, are you?
I haven't started one.
Are you building a Colossus, Kellen?
Of course not.
No, he's just starving his people. Kim Jong-un over there. By the way, I'm sorry. We may now just have a declaration of war against the Nerdologs.
Oh, fatwa. Yeah. Do you want? I can make a caravan to come down to your civilization.
No, I'm fine. Did you see that the Seth Rogen movie?
I can't believe that that's happening. Like
No,
it's just.
I don't know what's happening.
So the movie that Seth Rogen and Skeezy Jones, what's his name? James Franco. That is about
Jones.
them. Skeezy Jones. That's his Twitter, right? Skeezy Jones. They're making a film that the trailer just launched, where they come into North Korea and their job is to assassinate Kim Jong-un.
Oh my God. Really?
And Kim Jong-un and the people of North Korea do not find it funny.
No.
They think it's an act of war.
Really?
Yeah.
No sense of humor, those guys.
No, can you believe it?
Being starved to death in a media blackout.
Hey,
Just no perspective.
There's a ruin just south of Marin.
I don't need it. Go
It's
take it.
It's Marin, by the way.
Oh, whatever.
If you had been, you would know.
Four-
Oh, guys, Wieners is starving.
440.
Wieners is
Oh,
starving.
and there's so many barbarians just south of you too. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
where- Oh, that's horrifying.
I hope that's not like it's like a cockroach thing, you know? Like you look under the
Right.
fridge, you see some, you just like
There's so many barbarians!
yeah. I don't want to remember what I just saw.
Alright, my money problems are over. I'm trading gold.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm big time.
Your big spend? Well, I'm still sending a caravan your way because
Great, thank you. I'm building
I want
a
the money anyway.
the trading post for the caravan. The caravancy. Am I mispronouncing that as well? I'm just gonna mispronounce everything.
The caravanserai. Oh yeah, should probably build that too. That would make sense.
And then Dr. Moreau, whatever he's doing over there.
So are you for real on a on an island?
Yeah, I've gone all the way around the island, and there's no connection to you guys at all.
Wow, wow.
There are 4 city-states on this island. I mean, I'm kind of bummed in terms of the content of the little web show. You know, you're not gonna be able to see what old KT's doing up here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, did someone get a? Oh, Russia. Pantheon.
I just built a Pantheon.
Very nice.
We're adding a +1 to fishing.
Oh.
So
Very
I get
good.
+1 production from fishing because I have so many coastal cities.
I am still a heathen. I have no religion whatsoever.
And now Napa's demanding silver. That's what I get.
All right, caravan coming.
Thank you. A caravansi.
Wait, how does it move?
I think it just kind of goes on its own in the background.
Oh, okay.
So, alright, if we're recapping, you're Geiger are in first place. I'm in
Oh
second
my gosh!
place.
Look at you guys! Look at you guys! You're pulling way ahead.
Hang on, I think I need to. Can't do him. Well, I see. Why can't he exchange with another city? You don't exchange with my city.
Oh. Well, that's good. Yeah. Oh, maybe because we haven't, I don't know, we've met. I've seen somebody up there.
Yeah, we've met. Maybe it's because I can't, like, fully see your city or something. I don't know.
Yeah, here. Well, maybe this will increase. Well, maybe we're not in range of each other. Maybe
Yeah.
these caravansis will help.
Yeah.
I just built optics, so I guess I'm really kind of doubling down on C. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll run into Moreau over there, wherever you're at.
Hey, we're creating some amazing things on this little island. Let me tell you.
It's like Singapore. Singapore's doing big things.
I can tell you that the people who are on this island with me are big fans of me, and there's no need to investigate what we're doing here.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's just like we come there and we just see banners of you, just a big thumbs up. Well, we're starving, but we've spent all our food budget on banners.
I can tell you this: there is a ton of gold here, and I cannot get to any of it because I'm having to deal with so many goddamn barbarians.
Ugh. The worst.
Like, I'm in this stupid place where I'm thinking like Minecraft rules, where I'm like, oh, if I put torches or if I put guys everywhere, the fucking barbarians won't generate, but they continue to spawn. It's terrible.
What am I getting into if I get into Minecraft?
Oh, happiness. Do you like Legos? Do you like fun?
So, okay, I just recently, as like a kind of stress exercise, started
Sure.
getting into Legos.
Sure.
So I started building Legos, and I never really did that growing up, so I found how enjoyable it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like that, then yes, I think I'll be all the way in. Is that what it is?
I think like it just kind of depends on how you want to play. I mean, if you want to play like vanilla Minecraft, then it's just about going out there and doing what you want to do. I mean, the only structure is in the sense that there are going to be enemies that are there who are going to prevent you from doing the things you want to do. But even if you don't want to do that, you just play it without it's like the same way you would play this without the barbarians on, you know?
The way I've always described it is that Minecraft is just like playing with Legos, except the best pieces are buried deep underground and surrounded by skeleton archers.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's great.
And that, I think, pretty much sums it up. It's just playing however you want, how you would play with Legos, and that sort of imagination. And monsters come out at night, and it's scary, and that's kind of the joy of it. That first night, nothing will ever replicate that first time you boot up Minecraft, and all of a sudden madness descends upon you.
And just being able to see someone play that for the first time as well. Yeah. I mean, that's really incredible when you can see someone who has no idea what's going on or why things are happening, and you're just like, they're like, wait, what happens? Why is it getting dark? Why is it getting dark? And you're like, oh, you'll find out. You'll find out soon.
They come out night, mostly. Another Aliens reference? Hot Aliens?
Yep. Newt, man.
Yeah.
She was the best.
Alright, I need to... Somebody just attacked... Never feel like I know the right thing to build.
Yeah, I'm just kind of winging it at this point. Spitting into the wind. Tugging on Superman's cape.
Always turns out well.
Yeah.
As a father, Dr. Terret.
Sure.
How are you introducing video games into your child's life?
Slowly. I can tell you that. It'll be real slow. Because it's almost like one of those things where it's like I want to get him started on the basics. I want to be like, great, this is like Tetris. This is like puzzle solving stuff. Like, because to me, it's like you can kind of trace it all back to be like, all right, it's Mario, it's Pac-Man, it's Tetris, it's foundation stuff. And it's like if he likes that, if he can understand that, like if he can understand the jump mechanics, the perfect jump mechanics of Super Mario Brothers, and he likes that, then we're set. I'm not going to put a PS4 controller in his hand and be like, great, we're going to play Destiny. You know, I want him to kind of see the early stuff so that he can appreciate the other stuff.
Right.
That's brilliant. That's so cool.
I mean, that's, it's also this kind of concept of like, well, does he want to play video games? We'll see that. But I mean, I feel like, kids.
What is it a video game anymore? What does it even mean? Like he'll have a screen in his life. Like he'll be playing on the iPhone before you realize.
Exactly. I mean, and that's the thing for me. It's just like, I mean, there's so many games that are kind of out there. I'm like, kids want to play games. That's part of it. They enjoy playing games. I think that's culturally what we all like doing. We all like having that sort of fun sort of thing. I know for me, growing up, my dad, because we were having such harsh winters, bought a Nintendo Entertainment System for himself, not for us. Because he was like, I want to have something to do. And then he was like, I didn't think my kids were going to get into this. And I started getting into it. My brother got into it. And then I was like, great, it was something we all could do. I don't think it's anything, there's nothing I'm going to push on him, but I'm going to be like, hey, this is something I like doing. And so far, everything I like doing, he likes doing. Because he doesn't have a choice.
That's great.
He's going to turn a year in a couple months in August. Wow. So that's really weird. So it's like he's almost a year, and to think it's just like, boy, he's almost walking, he's talking, and like it's really weird. It's like he likes playing with like a little ball and to like chase the ball around and completely entertain himself that way. So it's like I know he likes doing stuff, which is great.
Yeah. He's for real now.
He's for real. Yeah, he's not like a little like grub.
Yeah, he's a person.
He's a person. He's got a personality. He definitely has opinions. He doesn't like to be held most of the time. He's just like, just let me do my own thing. And that's sort of like having an independent baby that way, because I hear about other parents who have children who are like not independent, who can't do anything, and I'm like, boy, I got the lottery with this kid who's just like fine with just doing whatever. So I
that's
feel lucky that
great.
way. Yeah. I don't know, man. I go back to that kind of thing that I was saying before about like, kids give you perspective. Like, it's like I can tell you anytime I get up on stage, it's a completely different experience for me now than it was 2 years ago, because now I'm kind of like, well, if I'm going to do anything that doesn't involve him, I have to like savor it like it's the last time I'm ever going to do it, because it takes so much time. Which is like doing something like this. Like if you would have asked me like 2 years ago, it's like, oh, do you like playing Civilization 5? And I'd be like, yeah, it's fun. But like right now, I'm like, oh my god, this is so fun. This is so great. I get to do something for myself, and no one's going to interrupt me. This is wonderful. So it's different, man. I mean, I think it's the same thing about being in a relationship. It's the same thing with friends. Like, you appreciate the time that you have with the person. You appreciate the time you have without the person. It's just a new sort of view on the world. I think the thing that I love the most in life, which is coffee, which will be the hardest thing that I can't introduce to him until he's much, much later on in life.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's going to be one of those things where he's going to be like, hey, Dad, let me have some coffee. And I'm like, no fucking way.
I remember the first time I had coffee, it made me sick. Like, I was unhappy. Whoa. Whoa.
Moscow demands truffles. Hoity-toity. Right.
Wow, my borders connect and everything. It's a real day. It's a real dawn for Coruscant and Bespin. Unified.
I forgot to rename Moscow Humboldt. Geographically, this is accurate.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Right.
Geographical accuracy.
I'm recreating Northern California in my own image.
Oh, man.
Oh man, some barbarians just found one of my ships.
You have ships?
Just a little Treme or Treme.
Treme?
Treme. That show I don't watch on HBO. Yeah,
Chris, are there any shows that you like watching right now? Any shows that you're really getting into these days?
Yeah. So I don't own TV, so I only really watch what comes out on Hulu and.
You've unplugged, as they say.
Yeah. Well, I own a TV. I just don't own.
You're not. Yeah, you unplug from the cable box.
Yeah. I think what I'm really big on right now is the Clone Wars television show, the cartoon show. That's what I've been watching. So I made it to season 3 or 4 of that. So working my way.
Nice.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Definitely takes some time to get started and going, but once it does, it is just a real fun show.
All right. Should I start with episode?
Well, so I didn't mean to bring that. I didn't mean to bring that up specifically.
No, it's fine. I'm willing. I'm okay.
Mark,
that is
would
the
agree.
show that I'm watching. That is the show that I'm watching.
Mark, I think it's actually really good because you almost don't have to watch it in order. Like you can watch it out of order because you understand what comes. Like if you've again, I'm assuming you've seen episode 2 and episode 3. Like it's just all these kind of fun little stories that happen in between.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think it's a really fun show. I think it's campy. It's silly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
No, it certainly doesn't. And what it does do seriously, it does it really well.
Yeah.
And how it handles like clones. It actually made me care about clones for like the first time ever. You don't really care about them, but they have personality. Even though they have the same voice actor, they all have way different personalities.
Okay,
and
that's pretty interesting.
Commander Cody, man.
Yeah, Commander Cody and Rex and the Fives and all of them. There's a lot going on there that's just It's really interesting, especially because like the clones are good guys, and the really interesting thing about it is when the order gets sent out, the order for killing all the Jedi. You have.
Is that Order
66. You have to think about these guys fought next to all these Jedi, and now have to make that decision. And they actually explored that a little bit in the show. I haven't gotten to those episodes yet, but I'm excited to watch them.
I also feel like it really helps develop the relationship that I wanted to see between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Because it's like I always wanted to see that in the movies. I wanted to see them really get into that and see how their friendship could develop. See how Anakin is like, no, Anakin was a really good guy. He wasn't just brooding all the time. And to see Anakin actually like be a fully developed character in this show versus in the movies, where I feel like at times it's just like, oh, he's so two-dimensional. That's what I like about the show. It just touches all those little moments.
Right.
I think Anakin actually acts a lot more like Luke in the originals. Which I think is kind of fun to kind of see, like the writers kind of almost writing him like that.
Absolutely, I agree with that a lot.
All right, guys.
Well, actually, on that note, we have gone way over time.
Way over time
for this episode. So we will finish up this turn in true Civ fashion and then call it. But yeah, I think it's really worth it, especially if you're interested in Star Wars at all. It makes the prequels suck. I mean, everyone knows that. It's not a big secret, but it does tell some really good stories in an otherwise kind of uninteresting universe, and I appreciate that. I think that's really good job to them. They took something that could be a real turd and made characters in it and stories in it that you could really be invested in and fascinated with. I'm really interested to see what happens to some of these characters after, like, hopefully some of them are going to be coming back in Rebels, I assume. So it'll be interesting.
All right.
Yeah, someday, you'll come around to liking things.
I love things. I just don't like prequel-y things. No prequels.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I think the prequels are.
But then I'm also willing to concede, because I've heard enough people say good things about Clone Wars and other stuff like that, that like, oh well, maybe it just wasn't made for me, and it got exactly to the people it needed to get to.
Well, you also have to understand, like, when it's put into the right hands of people, like the reason why the Clone Wars works is because Lucas didn't write them. So when you have some people who are fans of the thing and people who have grown up with it and people who want to write good stories, people will write good stories in whatever universe, as long as they're a good writer. So, okay, I think that is my turn. You guys done?
I'm done.
Yep.
Mark, by the way, did you see that the Giants are up right now versus the Cardinals?
I have not, no. I've been so focused on with Civ-like precision to get right to the middle of the pack.
Yeah. It looks great here. I'm leading the pack here at 265. Probably going to lead forever, Oh, we're at 1 AD.
Big.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus has died. We are in the ADs now, guys.
Oh, what a bummer.
In the year of our Lord. So...
The one true God.
Look at us. Cool. So, yeah. So next time, we're going to move into the future.
We'll see what the future brings.
Yeah.
I'm guessing more barbarians.
Yeah. I'm making a big push on some barbarians to my west right now. So
It's never going to stop.
yeah, clean them out. Cool. So, thanks so much, guys.
Thank you,
Oh,
man. That
our
was just the
pleasure.
best.
Yeah, and we'll pick this up soon. So, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the history books.